So, right in the heart of one of the world's most energetic cities, something truly massive is taking shape. It's called Dusit Central Park. And trust me, it's not just another skyscraper. It's this incredibly ambitious plan to weave a giant green space right into the urban fabric of Bangkok.
But that gets you thinking, right? What really happens when you try to fuse a concrete jungle with a living, breathing ecosystem on this kind of scale? Well, that's exactly what we're going to dive into today.
Okay, here's how we're going to break it down. First, we'll look at the grand vision behind this new landmark. Then, we'll get into the amazing story behind its name, Dusit Arun. After that, we'll take a little virtual tour of the space itself. We'll also dig into the deep design philosophy, and finally, we'll talk about why a place like this is so important for our brains.
So at its very core, Dusit Central Park is all about this simple but really powerful idea: here for Bangkok. The whole project is really seen as a gift back to the city, a brand new hub for modern life.
It's all built on 4 main pillars that work together. You've got the reimagined, iconic Dusit Thani Hotel, these amazing luxury residencies right next to the park, some seriously state-of-the-art office spaces, and a really creative retail area. The whole idea is to create this complete urban ecosystem where you can live, work, and just connect.
But let's be real. The heart of this whole thing, the one feature that makes it totally unique, is its massive rooftop park. So, where did this incredible space get its name?
The park is officially called Dusit Arun, and the meaning, wow, it's just beautiful. Dusit translates to a heavenly place, a place of peace and happiness, and Arun means the first light of dawn. So Dusit Arun really paints this picture of a peaceful, heavenly new beginning, and it's inspired by the city's famous Temple of Dawn, Wat Arun.
And you want to know what makes the name even more special? It wasn't picked by a bunch of executives in a boardroom. Nope, it was chosen from over 2,000 submissions from the public. That just shows you they were serious about making this a real community landmark from the very beginning. So, what does it actually feel like to be inside Dusit Arun? Let's take a quick walk through some of its most amazing features. Okay, picture this. You start at the bird nest viewpoint, and you get these unbelievable panoramic views that just blend right into the greenery of Lumpini Park next door. Then, maybe you wander over to find a quiet moment by the Cascade 2015-13, which is this really cool waterfall that's a nod to the original hotel's history. There's also a whole amphitheater for events, and the D Garden, a space just filled with the sights and smells of local Thai flowers. And this quote just nails the whole vibe. The group CEO of Dusit Thani, Supajisathanpan, put it perfectly. She said, "It's not just a park, but a space for life that reflects a new beginning, brightness, and hope every day." It's all about creating a place that just recharges you. Now, an experience like that doesn't just happen by accident. It's the result of a really thoughtful design philosophy that's all about harmony, ecology, and making sure every single person feels welcome. The entire layout is actually deeply connected to the principles of Feng Shui. The buildings are specifically angled to catch the good winds from the north and east, creating a natural flow of energy. That's the Feng. At the same time, the design pulls in positive energy from the water in Lumpini Park. That's the Shui. It's this amazing mix of ancient wisdom and super-modern architecture. And that sense of harmony, it goes way beyond just energy flow. It's about the community, too. The park was built with universal design in mind, so there are wheelchair ramps making it accessible for everyone. Plus, and this is a big one for city folks, it's pet-friendly. And from an environmental standpoint, it's a new green lung for Bangkok, using native Thai plants to boost biodiversity and help clean the air. So all of this leads to the most important question, the big so what? Why does a space like this really matter? Well, the answer is all about how it directly benefits our mental and physical health. You see, this park really taps into a huge modern idea that true luxury today isn't just about a fancy address. It's about having access to high-quality green space. It's this whole concept of green is luxury and the search for holistic well-being. And they are delivering on that promise in a huge way. The park adds 7 Ray. That's over 11,000 square meters of new public green space. To do that in one of the most crowded parts of the city, that is a serious commitment. The scale is just immense. And you know, this isn't just some feel-good theory. There is hard science behind it. Neuroscience actually shows that being in spaces like this physically changes our brains. It literally lowers cortisol, which is our main stress hormone. It gives the front part of our brain, the part that's always working to focus, a much-needed rest. It can even spark creativity by helping our brains make new connections.
The park is, quite literally, a therapeutic landscape designed to heal the urban mind.
Which brings us right back to where we started. Dusit Arun is so much more than just a pretty park on a roof. It's a landmark experiment in what urban living can be. So the real question isn't just what it is today, but what it will become. How will this brand new green lung truly change the day-to-day lives of the millions of people who call Bangkok home?